Okay, just got home from T-ball field and the next to last game of Agnes's first T-ball season. Whoa! And she actually ran toward the ball. She got a hit. She runs like Chicken Little with that big old helmet on her teeny tiny body. She had so much fun tonight, and it was like 15 degrees cooler than it has been for the past like all games. It was dark-ish and then completely dark and just awesome. And the Barry Welter Mason girls and the pink team, this is driving me crazy, just did awesome. I don't know what was up because Agnes was jazzed. She was completely into it. And it was a complete turnaround from the beginning of the season. Of course, it's the last game. And she's into it. And this adorable little girl who's about the same age and size. Well, not size, but about the same age as Agnes, Ansley, hasn't really been too into the season, but today, man, they were on it. And I was so happy. Coach Bubba was out there, and Roslyn, God love her, she sat down in front of second base. I don't know why. I just told Agnes and Emily when they came up to get Gatorade to go hug her and tell her that Aunt Lisa loves her. And I don't know why she was playing speed bump, but she was, and she was doing a damn good job. Rowan is here, and she is like 9 feet tall, legs for days, beautiful, polite, well-spoken, just, I don't know, she's a much older girl than, the itty bitty Rowan that I met years and years ago. And I don't know, she just brings such joy when she's here. I don't know. I just like kiddos, and I like nice kiddos. And Agnes was psyched to meet a new cousin. And Agnes was just being Agnes and running her mouth and talking and gesticulating and pointing and emphasizing. And Rowan looks at me and she said, "How old is she?" And I said, "She's 4." And she said, "She's really smart. Rosalind told me she was smart, but she's really smart." And I said, "Well, thank you." And that's your way in with Lisa. Compliment my kid. Except she's been like a horrendous toe rag. Oh God. She's hated me for the past 2 days. And I've been, I have a copy of her birth certificate on my computer, and I've been going back and looking at it and checking the date just to make sure she's not 13. I don't know. I don't know. I think she's just bored. And she does not like hearing the word no. Because she doesn't usually hear the word no from me, because she doesn't ask things or ask for things that I won't readily give her. But, when she asks for her second bug juice and Cheetos of the day, no. Bug juice and Cheetos are a treat. And, that's not something we do every day. It's something we do like every 2 or 3 days. And I'm not going to have a fat kid. I'm not going to have a fat kid. She's going to day in sports or activities. She's going to be active. She just is. I don't care if it's archery. If she wants to grow up to be Merida, I will buy her the wig. But, you know, like, Rowan got up this morning at like 4:30 or 5:30 and went running. She's 13. 12, 13. She's one of those. But she did. She went running this morning. I want Agnes to do stuff like that. I really do. And then Jessica, Agnes's godmother and one of my best friends in the whole wide world, just love her to the moon and back. She's incredible. She was sitting next to me up on the bleachers in the sweltering heat, and we're both just like, whoa, heat and sweat and just melting puddles and smacking bugs. And I carry baby wipes in my bag so that, you know, we can just dab ourselves off. Not that it works, because as soon as you're done wiping the sweat off of your face, you know, it's time to wipe your neck again. And it's just Arkansas in the summer, y'all. Hashtag Arkansas in the summer. And then I got home, and JD has been in Fordyce with his mother and Lucas and maybe John. I was never, you know, told whether or not he was there. Drop me a message in the comments if you know John's whereabouts. I'm kidding. If you know John's whereabouts, I don't need. He has a mother. He has a mother. But anyway, JD was up and out first thing this morning. He's been in the heat all day with his mother. God love her. I love my mother-in-law. But can you imagine spending, you know, 8 to 10 hours in, you know, the blazing Arkansas summer heat working for your mother with tools and, you know, not a lot of air conditioning? I couldn't do it. So I was happy to hear from him, and he was in a good mood. So I was like, bonus! And I come tripping up the porch talking to the cat who's outside meowing her head off because I haven't fed her in the past like hour. Oh, Alicia's cats. If anybody needs kittens, I may still know somebody who has kittens. But anyway, door opens and he comes out. The porch light was on, which is revolutionary. I don't know. I think I left it on because I knew it'd be coming home after dark, but he's not good at being like, oh, it's dark and I'm missing my family, so I'm going to turn the porch light on. I do that. If a family member is not home, even if they're not supposed to come home tonight, I leave the porch light on. It's like a yellow ribbon around the tree or something. I don't know. If we're not all here, the porch light is on. But he pops out and he's like, hey, where's Agnes? And I said, my brother took her. And he said, well, cool, so you're by yourself? And I said, yeah. And he said, you want a beer? I was like, yeah. He said, you want a candy bar? I was like, yeah. He said, okay. He got me a king-size Hershey's bar with almonds. We've been together 8 years, y'all, and he finally knows my candy bar. I don't normally get king-size, but damn, the man bought me too much chocolate. Said no woman ever. Yeah. And I have beers, and I'm going to be sleeping in the bed with my exhausted husband, and I'm pooped because I've been run through the ringer, mental ringer today, because Agnes has hated me, loved me, missed me, wanted me close to her, get away from me, I hate you, what do you mean you're not going to love me anymore, you said you quit. I didn't say I was going to quit loving you. I just said I was going to quit arguing with you. You said you were going to quit loving me. No, I did not, Agnes. Don't say that. I'm never going to stop loving you, honey. Shut up. Excuse me? Sit down. And then she called me a loser. And I'm like, do you even know what a loser is? She got her butt spanked for that because we don't call names. I mean, we do. I call her crazy head, bobo head, Miss Lisa stuff. Crazy Miss Lisa working with kids things, because nobody's going to run home and tell their parent, well, Miss Lisa called me a crazy head. Really? She called you a crazy head. And I'm supposed to be upset about that? No. So I call everybody crazy heads. It's a really rough insult coming from me. But, I mean, it's akin to calling someone, you miscreant, or you little shit, only it's not that intense. Either way, crazy heads. But I'm home. And I have my old man, and I have beer, cold beer, which is awesome after sitting out for the longest hour, I swear to you. And I got there almost half an hour early because I didn't want to be late, because I was late last time because Agnes threw a fit that she didn't want to go to the game last time. And, you know, no, we're not quitting right now. We don't quit. You are committed to this season. Well, I didn't want to play. I didn't ask to play. You just signed me up for it. She's 4. Yes, I did just sign you up for it. Your grandmother paid for it and registered you. You're committed. You're in. You're doing it. And she went. No matter what. Sorry. No. I'm not going to have a fat kid. I will not. Will not. I don't have fat nephews. I don't have fat nieces. I'm not having a fat kid. I will not have a child go through that. It's just, I've seen other fat kids go through it, and it was hell. It was not hell for me. Not really. I mean, I didn't get to wear, some of the things that the other hoity-toity rich kids wore, but I didn't have the money that the hoity-toity rich kids had either. So, which one are you going to be upset about? And I was never really upset that I didn't have as much money as them, because, they had 2 parents, and, their dad was cheating on their mom, and their mom was on her 3rd husband, and appreciate what you have. And I had a very hardworking mother. Very hardworking mother. Loving mother. Intelligent, sarcastic, loving mother. Who busted her ass, your ass, my ass, to get everything she had. And then some. And I never wanted for anything. Ever. I think my brother may have wanted for things. But if I had books and William, I mean, it started out as books, Babysitters Club books, and then it progressed to William, and I love you, Smurfy. But after the whole William thing was over, I was kind of an adult, I suppose, on my own, taking care of myself. Anyway, I have an awesome mom. I don't think Agnes is going to have as awesome of a mom as I do, but I'm going to try really hard. And I know darn good and well that my mom called me a bitch when I was a kid. I mean, not to my face. Never. Never to my face. But I'm sure she did it offhand to her friends or something, like, man, Lisa's been a real bitch today. And I was. And I'm paying for my raising, but don't tell me that. Or at least be an arm's length or a very slow marshmallow man lunge away. Because, no. But anyway, I'm going to calm down, drink a beer, eat my chocolate. Hopefully finish Once Upon a Time on Netflix. Hop in the shower. Try to sleep on the side of the bed where the fan is. Don't think it's going to work out, but fingers crossed. Sorry, that was a yawn. I'm not making ugly faces. Love you. And we're